Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you how I think it's going to be easiest for us to share our Scratch Junior lesson files or project files. Um, we'll give this a try. If it doesn't work or we think that it's too tricky, we can try something different. I've tried using it through Google Classroom. It's a little bit tricky, so I'm going to try it through the Drive instead, which I'll put that link to these Drive folders into Google Classroom so you can get to it that way as well. But just the sharing purpose of it, we could make it assignments Google Classroom and you could turn them in that way, but then you wouldn't be able to see each other, so that didn't work. So instead, we're going to be using Google Drive. So make sure, if you don't already, you're going to want to make sure you have the Google Drive app on your iPad. Looks like the Google Drive symbol there, and make sure you're logged into that account. So then you're going to go to Scratch Junior, to the project that you want to share, of course. When you are in here, you're going to click on the little yellow flag in the upper right hand corner. It's going to, I just labeled mine test share. You might want to put yours something more specific, but this will just make sure it works for us. I'm actually going to click share by AirDrop, and that's going to, you have to do the little math problem so they know it's you and not a kid. And then if you look here in this first column, I'm going to be looking for the one that says Drive. If you don't see that, click on More, and you should have that option. There's also Seesaw on here, so if that's the way you want to share a file that you've made with your kids so that they can go in and debug it or go in and do some remixing, taking a project and just changing it to make theirs fit, to make it fit what they want to do. Make sure that Drive is on there as well. I would also make sure that Import with Drive is marked as well. So then I'm just going to click on Drive. It's going to ask me what folder I want to put it in. So I am going to go ahead and select a folder. The easiest way to do this is then I'm going to click on My Drive, and then I can search on My Drive. So I'm just going to put Scratch Junior Lesson Sharing is what I called the folder. You might want to put like a star on it or something. But so there it is. Scratch Junior Lesson Sharing is the name of the folder. I'm going to click on that. Inside there I put some subfolders. There's Holiday. I thought, especially with Halloween coming up, maybe have your kids make a Halloween type one. Math, Other, Reading, Science, Social Studies, Writing. I'm going to call this one Other. Click on Other, and I'm just going to go ahead and click Save here. Okay, now if I go back, and go ahead and click Upload at the top corner when you're done. Okay, and then it should be in there. Now, if I want to open someone else's file, I'm going to go to my Google Drive, and I'm going to go find that same folder, and we'll see if it's in there. Notice I'm doing this all on my iPad. If I go open this up on my computer onto Google Drive and find these lessons and try to open these lessons, they're going to be Scratch Junior files. They're not going to work, so you need to do this on your iPad. Mine actually has a quick access, like that was the most recent one. But if you didn't know this, by joining Google Classroom, you actually have a folder called Classroom. So if you want to, you could just search for that as well. It's where all the Google Classroom files are held. So now I can go into my Classroom folder. If you want to, you could just search the same way as we did before with the Scratch Junior lesson. That'd probably be faster, but I just wanted to show you this part. So here's our cohort folder. Inside there, there's Scratch or Scratch Junior. I'm going to Scratch Junior, and there's the Scratch Sharing right in there. Remember, I put it in the Other folder. Click Other, and here it is right here. And then to open this up, I can just click these three dots here, and I can say Open In. And I can go ahead and click Scratch Junior right here. Again, if Scratch Junior is not showing up, you might have to hit the three little dots and add Scratch Junior as one of your ways to open it. So click Done. So import with Scratch Junior. And there it goes. And it should open it up right in here for me. Now, it will not open it up right away, but what it will do is it'll put it in your library of projects. I'm going to click on the home button, and it's right there. It has a blue bow on it because that's hasn't been opened before, so it's kind of like a gift or something here. So you can see in your, if you send a project to your students, they'll be able to find it here too because it has a blue ribbon on it the first time you open it. So then I can click on it, and there is my project. Okay, let me know if you have any questions on this or if there's anything you want me to go over in more in depth. I hope this helps and it'll allow us to start sharing. Thanks, guys.